Hi, and welcome back to our Okinawan Kempo YouTube channel, showcasing some techniques of Kiyojute Ryu. Tonight, we close off our most recent series on the Kihon Jugoho. I would encourage you to go back and watch all those videos. These 15 core techniques, which are the techniques that are required for promotion to yellow belt in Shogei Toitsu Kempo, they really form the kernel of the system. And variations on these movements really, in a fascinating way, generate the 10 arts that we practice. The last set of movements is shimewaza, or choking or constriction techniques. In the previous video, we did Katajujishime, or the naked strangle, because you don't use any clothing anchors to do that choke. Tonight, we're looking at Katajujishime, where you do anchor to the person's clothing. So, when we're teaching the technique, one person kneels in seiza, and the other kneels in kyoshi. And again, we just do it sort of as a phase one. This is how you do the movement. I take my thumb into his collar and go over the trapezius muscle, then close my fingers and take my thumb across, just making a normal fist in his gi. I want to make sure that I keep my arm low on his neck. I want to press into his carotid artery, maybe the trachea if he turns his head. I then take my fingers in to the other lapel and take all the slack out to where his neck is tightly against my arm, and then I cross my arms and penetrate into the throat. You'll notice, as we mentioned in the previous video, 2 taps is the sign that the technique needs to be released. Remember, choking techniques are extremely dangerous. They're dangerous to practice, and we only do this with students of 16 years of age or older. That's also why you can't be a black belt in Kiyojute Ryu until you're 16 years old. Let's change our orientation a little bit. Again, I'm opening the lapel, going in with my thumb, making a normal fist, staying low on the neck. Fingers go in, and then you cross your arms and penetrate into the artery. Okay, stand up, please. Now again, that's just how to do the technique. When would we use such a technique? One of my favorite ways to think about cross chokes in general is when you're being choked by someone, of course, larger, stronger, much bigger wingspan than I have. Again, this type of technique is not required for promotion to yellow belt. We've done them throughout the series just for completeness. So the first thing I'm going to do is shoot a shot down into his bladder. I'm going to come down on his arms, maybe knocking him off, but at the very least bringing him closer to me. And then I can sneak my hand in, and do my choke. Now, one of the interesting things about this technique, there are 3 cross chokes. You have your Katajuji, Namijuji, and Yakujuji. Katajuji is taught first because there's the possibility of moving that arm off and out and casting the person down to the ground. Now, we don't have the mats down, so I won't do that to my friend tonight, but that allows you to get the person from out in front of you, which is why it's the first one taught. One more time, the shot to the groin or bladder, coming down on the arms. Very quickly, I can be into that choke and be strangling. And that's Katajujishime. Thank you. That concludes our series on the Kihon Jugoho. Again, I hope you'll look back and look at the whole set. Truly the kernel of Kiyojute Ryu in a lot of ways. We hope you'll like and subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and above all, check out the website. We have articles there, we have links to our headmaster's resources, there's a way to contact me directly. What we would most love is to hear from you. So let us know what you think, what you like, what we should do next. We would love to interact with you in that way. Thanks.